Dillon Gabriel has entered the transfer portal. It has implications, of course, for Oklahoma, but it could have implications elsewhere. Let's talk about it after the stinger. It's Felix Sharpe at Sharpe Review on Twitter for CampusToCanton.com. If you like this video, and I really hope you do, I hope that you like the content that we're trying to put out here. We are trying to push the college fantasy format, Campus to Canton, that incorporates college and NFL players. I'm here because this stuff matters. Dillon Gabriel was the number 3 or 4 quarterback on the season, scoring over 36 points a game. This transfer portal stuff matters, and if you haven't played in a Campus to Canton league and you want to watch the game in a different way, take it in a different way, have some stakes attached to these players, then click the link in the description box. January is going to be here really, really soon, and that's when Campus to Canton leagues largely start. You can get in our Discord at CampusToCanton.com and find a league there. Hey, I appreciate you guys' support. We got to 2,000 really, really fast. I want to get to, before the end of this calendar year, 3,000 subscribers. 3,000. I don't know. We're about 800 away. I don't know if that's too ambitious or not, but I'm going to keep putting out the content. Just like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. Dillon Gabriel has entered the transfer portal. This was largely expected after Jeff Lebby left. Of course, Dillon Gabriel spent time with Jeff Lebby at 2 different stops, both at UCF and at Oklahoma. When Jeff Lebby left, I mean, we kind of expected that Dillon Gabriel would enter the transfer portal himself as a grad transfer. I would write it in pen that he's headed to Mississippi State with his former head coach, offensive coordinator, and quarterbacks coach at UCF. I think that he's going to head there. Again, if you're playing in Campus to Canton leagues next season, Dillon Gabriel is going to be a relatively high draft pick, provide some value. Over 36 points a game in Campus to Canton leagues in college fantasy this year. Generally speaking, we believe in Jeff Lebby. We believe in his offenses. We believe in his quarterbacks. Dillon Gabriel, write it in pen, write it in pencil that he's headed there. I think Dillon Gabriel is probably going to be, a bridge to another quarterback. Now that Jeff Lebby is there at Mississippi State, that's going to be an attractive destination for quarterback recruits. Mississippi State has Josh Flowers, a 3-star who's committed there, but I think Lebby could pull another transfer or a more highly touted freshman recruit to Mississippi State. But I think we'll get news soon that Dillon Gabriel is headed there. What does this mean for OU, though? What does this mean for OU? Jackson Arnold has been a consensus top 10 quarterback for us at CampusToCanton.com. If you go ahead and look at the rankings, I actually wrote the profile for Jackson Arnold coming out of Texas. Extremely versatile player. He can play inside and outside of the structure. And even when he plays outside of structure, he continues to keep his eyes downfield. He's not in a rush to run. Again, this was a great quarterback class, this freshman class coming in. And Jackson Arnold was kind of like the lesser heralded of those 5-star recruits. But in any other class, I think that more people would know the name of Jackson Arnold. He's a willing runner. He can throw off platform and even off his feet. There was a throw from his last year of high school where he took some pressure and evaded pressure and threw the ball downfield. Both of his feet were off the ground when he threw the ball. He threw it downfield. It was one of the more impressive throws that I saw in the freshman class last year. He reminds me a little bit of Matt Corral. Matt Corral playing in that RPO system, getting the ball out quickly, and then his last season we saw him being a willing runner. Jackson Arnold, especially from a size standpoint, you're talking about a 6-foot quarterback who can move. He reminds me of Matt Corral without Matt Corral's like pure arm strength. But we are ultimately talking about a guy who finished high school with a 4.5 GPA, Gatorade National Player of the Year. My concern here would be that I even wrote this in the freshman guide that he was a perfect fit for Jeff Lebby's offense. Now Jeff Lebby's gone. How is that offense going to look without him? I would think that it would stay similar or the same, but let's see what OU is going to do there. Oklahoma takes on Arizona in the Alamo Bowl on December 28th. Take the over. Take the over in that game. There's going to be a lot of points scored, and we get to see more of Jackson Arnold and more in Jackson Arnold's development, who is going to be a top 5 quarterback in my rankings, I think, after we lose the 2024 NFL draft class. I might have him top 8 or so already. So let OU fans, let me know what you think about Dillon Gabriel leaving. Are you excited for Jackson Arnold? Have you been wanting to see this, all season? We're definitely going to get to see it here in 2024. He's going to be the starter in the spring. He's going to get all of the reps, and I cannot wait to see him. I actually have him rostered in a lot of places. And what about Jeff Lebby? Losing him and his pairing with Jackson Arnold, does that worry you at all? All right, let me know in the comments what you think about Dillon Gabriel and entering the transfer portal. And if you haven't already, check out campus2canton.com. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Peace.